Coming to you live from McGill's new residence hall, we're back at Game 6 of the Laundry Cup. I'm Ryan and this is Courtney with the Life Lessons program. The tension is high here on the floor where our two competitors are getting warmed up.
Yes, Ryan, and we see Josh, whose game has been rough recently, going through his pre-game routine.
Very true, Courtney. Laundry, like boxing, is one of those games that will really affect your appearance. You have a bad game and it'll show. That, of course, contrasts with Deena the Cleanaa Tamaroff, who's looking extra put together today. Round 1, filling the card.
Right off the start, we're seeing very different strategies between the two contestants. They're both depositing money onto the complimentary laundry card they received at move-in, but there are two different ways. We see that contestant 1 is filling up his laundry card in person at Carrefour Sherbrooke.
Right, Courtney. This is a great alternative since he doesn't want to use a credit card, and it can only be done at residence Carrefour Sherbrooke.
And contestant 2 is logging onto the online system with a credit card. Remember, the online system can only be used with a credit card.
Here's an instant replay of how she did it. https://laundry.campus.mcgill.ca. Enter the laundry card ID, PIN number, and click on the Go button. To add money, from main menu, click on Add Money. On the new page, enter the amount and click Add button. Enter additional email address and comment if needed, and click Next. Fill in the credit card holder name, number, expiration date, and click on Process Transaction. When a transaction is successfully processed, a message is displayed for confirmation and email is sent to the email address provided in previous step.
Remember, each student receives a complimentary laundry card on check-in. If lost, the replacement cards cost $5. Cards can be loaded using a credit card through laundry.campus.mcgill.ca. Those without credit cards can purchase a laundry card at Carrefour Sherbrooke. If lost, the credit is non-refundable.
Round 2, sorting.
And we've begun round 2, separating the light from dark-colored clothing. We see the contestants have just begun sorting their darks and lights.
Oh no, what a sloppy move.
Look, Ryan, how Josh is getting tripped up sorting his dark clothing from his lights.
Yep, and contestant 2 has moved on to loading the washer. Round 3, washer loading. Courtney, notice how the magnetic strip is facing upwards.
Yes, excellent form indeed, Ryan. And now she is entering in the machine number, pressed ENT, and confirmed her purchase.
Now, all she has to do is add her sorted clothes and the detergent. Measuring it and pouring it into the drawer are absolutely necessary for a successful laundry load.
Oh no! Look at Josh packing too much clothing into the machine.
Ooh, that's not how it's supposed to work, eh? There's no way his clothes will be clean. Something is off about his form, and this is not going to end well for him. Here are some wrap-up tips to remember. To use the laundry machines, swipe your card with a magnetic strip facing upwards. The card number and balance of the card will display. Enter the machine number that you wish to use. The machine will ask you to confirm the purchase or cancel it. The machine will display your card's new balance after having removed the cost of the cycle. Add your clothes as per usual. Then, start the machine.
But before you start, sort your clothes into light and dark colors. Use the cap of the bottle to measure detergent. Choose the correct settings for your load. Do not overload the machines. Be respectful of your fellow residents using the same machines. Good luck!
The halftime show.
Wow, Josh has really fallen behind this match.
Right. Just to recap, what exactly did Josh the Wash do wrong? And how did Deena the Cleanaa clean up so well?
Well, Ryan, in round 1, the two contestants opted to use two different methods to load their cards, but both are good. Deena filled up her card online using a credit card, but since Josh didn't want to use a credit card, in person at Carrefour was the way to go.
It seems like this took a little bit more time for Josh. Remember, you can only fill up your laundry card with cash at Carrefour Sherbrooke.
Here, Josh's sorting errors are really making themselves apparent.
This was a huge mistake. Now all of his white clothing will end up a delightful shade of light pink.
However, Deena successfully sorted her clothing by lights and darks.
This will prevent the dark colors from bleeding. Go, Deena!
Deena also checked the tags of her clothing, putting aside any items that are not machine washable, earning her some extra points. We've seen Josh lose points for this rookie error in past games. Here's where Josh makes another tragic error. He poured the detergent directly into the machine. However, Deena caught sight of the pull-out drawer on the side of the machine where he put detergent and fabric softener.
Right, and Josh put way too much clothing into the machine. There's just no way that those clothes will end up being clean.
Round 4, dryer loading.
Let's see if the second half serves Josh better.
We are definitely going to see him lose some points for his form in the first round. Take a close look at what's going on in the bottom corner of the screen. You see that Josh fumbled in his hurry earlier. A game like laundry is just as much about etiquette as it is about form. If you have no choice but to move someone else's clothing, you should always make sure that it is placed neatly on top of a machine.
Very true. Just yesterday, we had a contestant leave their clothing in the machine overnight. Clothes that have spent too much time in the washer will smell very off.
Indeed. The dryer is also a factor, Courtney. The sooner you get your clothes out of the dryer and folded, the less chance of wrinkles.
It looks like they're just about finished here, and Deena is looking like the clear victor.
Definitely. Her clothing came out of the dryer as soon as the buzzer went off, and it's neatly folded into piles.
Just as we thought. She's won! That's all for today, and for highlights from today's game and more life lessons programming, check us out on Facebook and Twitter.